Welcome back to the MSU Federal Credit Union Coaches Show.
As you heard head coach Robin Freilich mention earlier in the show, she has had two key players come off the bench and play close to 20 minutes a game. One of them is veteran Tory Ozment, who is in her 6th season with MSU. Our Tyler Driesinga sat down with her this week to discuss the ups and downs of her career and the lasting impact she's hoping to leave in East Lansing.
From the very beginning, basketball was more or less a part of Tory Ozment's DNA.
I grew up in a basketball family. Both my parents played college basketball. That's how they met. My dad coached me in high school. My mom coached me in middle school. So I literally was around the sport at a very young age.
What was it about the game that hooked you at a young age? I mean, obviously having parents that play and coach helps, but what was it about the game that you liked?
Yeah, I'm super competitive, and it was fast, and the physicality of the sport, I love that, but also just the teamness of the sport. You have to play connected, you have to play within a team, you can't play individual, and I love that part. I've met my best friends through the sport of basketball, and so that's kind of what drew me the most to the sport.
Eventually, Ozment's love for the sport brought her to East Lansing, over 750 miles away from her hometown of Buford, Georgia. As a 6th-year senior, she's been a part of the program longer than any current player or coach.
Do you remember your first points as a Spartan?
I honestly don't. That was a long time ago. That was 6 years ago. I started out the year with a couple injuries, so I don't remember those exact 2 points.
I looked this up, and your first points came against Bowling Green and their first-year coach, Robin Freilich. How's that for a full circle moment? That
is funny. I did not know. I remember playing Bowling Green, but I didn't remember those were my first 2 points. But that is super cool. It's kind of ironic that she's here now.
Yeah.
But I'm glad she's here. I'm glad she's here and not at Bowling Green. We're really lucky to have her.
Ozment's career at Michigan State has included some unforgettable highs, like this buzzer-beating 3 to beat Purdue her junior year. It's also included some unfortunate lows, like a torn ACL that forced her to miss the entire 2021-2022 season. Through it all, Ozment says her faith, family, and friends have helped her stay grounded.
We are big in our faith back home, and so that's something that I've been able to kind of rely and always fall back on no matter what. And then just having great people surround me. My family is awesome. They support me through everything. I have great teammates. I have great friends back home. So that community and those people, they make it a lot easier on the hard days.
Recently, Ozment and other members of MSU Athletics spoke to DeWitt Middle School students about the importance of mental health in sports.
Just don't be afraid to ask for help.
Ozment says the mental health services offered at MSU were crucial in helping her recover from the torn ACL.
Coming back from an injury is hard physically, but for me, it's harder mentally to kind of trust your body and trust your knee again, in my case. And so they're always there. They've been there, and whatever kind of services you need, they're willing to provide it at any hour. And so I've utilized that, and it's really helped me in my game this year.
10 days ago, Ozment set a career high with 23 points against Purdue. She's playing some of her best basketball, heading into the final stretch of her Spartan career.
When your career is over here and people look back and think about Tory Ozment and the impact that she made at Michigan State, what is it that you want them to think about?
Yeah, I hope people just think about my toughness and my resilience off the court, but also on the court. Just I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win. I may not be the person that scores 20 points every single night, but I'll dive on the floor, I'll get the rebound, I'll do all the little things, and I hope that younger players see that and they're inspired by that as well.
You've got about a month and a half, 2 months left in your college career. How do you hope to make the most of that time?
Yeah, I want to make a run. I think we have a really good team. We have a lot of potential, and we're kind of moving forward this stretch right now, and I want to make a run in the Big Ten tournament and the NCAA tournament. But also I just want to be present every single day, whether it's hard, whether it's easy. It's a good day, it's a bad day. I just kind of want to be present and take those moments in and be around my teammates, because I'll never get it back.
Ozment said the ACL injury took her all of last season and parts of this season for her to finally start feeling like herself again on the court, as it was the Spartans' trip to Cancun in November when she started to play freely again on the basketball court. This year she is averaging 10 points a game and just over 5 rebounds a game, as both are career highs. As always, we appreciate you tuning in to this week's show. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week.
This segment is sponsored by Spartan Dogs for Life.